Good evening, everyone. My name is Vernisha Jones, and I am the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. In addition, we believe that we are the solution to the violence in our community. The West Garfield Park Youth Council is sponsored by Fathers Who Care, which is a nonprofit organization located on the west side of Chicago within the West Garfield Park community. Again, everyone, my name is Vernisha Jones, and I am the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. The West Garfield Park Youth Council is comprised of 15 youth from our community whose focus and concern is the youth leadership and voice within the community and addressing the issues of violence prevention. We invite people from all over, especially youth, to come out and see what we're all about. Our show will be scheduled every Thursday at 7 p.m. Again, that is every Thursday at 7 p.m. We would like to encourage calls from people watching to call in with your questions and comments at 312-738-1060. Again, that number is 312-738-1060. Our show can also be viewed online at www.cantv.org/live. Again, that is www.cantv.org/live. Well, everyone, I know you noticed this smart young lady sitting beside of me. Instead of me introducing her, I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello, my name is Victoria. I am 19 years old. I've been a part of the West Garfield Park Youth Council for 2 years now. I am currently finishing my freshman year of college. I am studying early childhood.
Okay, thank you for being a guest on tonight's show. And again, everyone, I'm Vernisha Jones. I'm the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. You're watching a live interactive call-in television program brought to you by CanTV 21. During the next 25 minutes, we are going to discuss the topic of violence prevention. I invite our viewers watching to call in with your questions and comments at 312-738-1060. Again, the number is 312-738-1060. Our phone lines are open. So basically, today's open question would be, what is the biggest cause for violence amongst our young people that live in the west side of Chicago, and what can we do to stop it? So that's a question for the audience to call in with your questions and your responses to that. What is the biggest cause for violence amongst our young people living in the city of Chicago today, and what can we do to stop it? So, Vicky, I have some questions for you, and then we're going to get into the conversation. So, can you explain to everyone who are you? So, telling them how old you are, what school you go to, what you're in school for. They don't know if you're in college or high school, and what's your purpose for existing?
My name is Victoria McCaskill. I am 19 years old. I attend Lincoln College in Lincoln, Illinois. My major is early childhood. My purpose of life is helping people. That's why I chose early childhood. I want to help children.
So can you explain to everyone what is early childhood education?
Early childhood education is basically teaching younger children.
So that's saying you like younger children.
Yes.
So that's why you're a part of West Garfield Park. You like being a helping hand to younger people, younger than you?
Yeah, I like to be involved in helping others.
Okay, that's what's up. So since the conversation that we're going to talk about today is violence prevention and basically stopping violence, can you explain to the audience what is violence and what is violence prevention?
Violence is a behavior involving physical force intended to hurt someone or something.
And what is violence prevention?
Stop physical force from happening.
Okay. And what do you feel is the leading cause of violence in Chicago?
I would say the leading cause of violence is the things that surround us in our community, like gangs, drugs, and alcohols. But I would say violence just didn't start at our generation, and it happened. It was way before I was born, so violence was way before me. So I feel like the society and the generation just lingered on to the violence, and it just got worse over time.
Okay. Well, I personally feel like media, social media,
Yes.
music media, all that have something to do with it too, because of the simple fact of people want to do what they see the next person do. If they see somebody that's above them or claim to be above them, they feel like if I see them with a gun or if I see them doing this, it must be popular. I want to do it too.
Right.
So I feel like media plays a big part in violence that's going on nowadays, because it's like people make songs about what they want to do, to who they want to do, diss records, and that's how media with famous people get started and stuff. So I feel like that has a big thing to do with it. So So can you give the audience some facts about violence in Chicago?
There were 480 homicides in the previous year. There are nearly 82 shootings a week in Chicago. President Obama Department of Justice have been soft on felonies who committed gun violence.
Okay. And what's another one? Can you tell them about the last one? Because I really like that one. Because people feel like Chicago is one of the most deadliest and the most...
Chicago is not the most deadliest city in America. For example, Baltimore, St. Louis, New Orleans, and Detroit all had higher murder rates than Chicago. So we still have a chance.
And I see we have a caller. We can take this caller. Hello, caller. Question or comment?
I have a question for the guest. And my question to you is, do you think that social media plays a big part in the violence that's going on? You know, because a lot of fights, you know, young folks, you know, nowadays it's like a trend for people to put big fights on social media, posting about it, you know, the bullying, all of this stuff is on social media. And I believe that a lot of this stuff stems from, we got a lot of children out here that's being birthed by these young mothers that's really not raising their children because society has told them that they don't have the right to discipline them and this, that, and other. So these children are like running amok. And then all of this with the violence and all of this, I think all of this is playing a big part in the violence that's going on, you know, just around, period. Can I hear you comment on that? Tell me what you think.
I do agree. Social media has a big part of violence in Chicago because it's like how it is on social media. It's like it's presented as good. Well, I wouldn't say good, but it grabs younger generation attention. It brings them more to social media. Me growing up, social media was not my thing until I got older. So it was like I had a childhood and not experience being on social media and all that. It's like nowadays we have our younger generation have more access to things because of social media, and everything is on social media, like the bullying and everything. It's like when they see someone do something, the next person want to do it because they think it's acceptable or it's accepted.
And I feel the same way because it's like when I was growing up, it was Barbie dolls and laptops that didn't even have internet. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, kids got iPhones at the age of 10. Kids, it's all types of stuff. So I feel like that's making it where it's just accessible to get to anything because nowadays they teach you how to get on computers at a younger age when you're in school. So therefore, YouTube, you can find anything on YouTube. All types of stuff pop up on YouTube, and a lot of kids at a young age are starting to have Facebook pages and stuff. And you know, Facebook is you're supposed to be a certain age, but kids, it teaches them to lie because they lie about their age or whatever to get on the pages or whatever. So I feel like social media plays one of the biggest parts. Social media and music, I feel like them play the biggest part. But social media is like so crazy nowadays because as you clearly see, just this past, was it this year or last year? People, now that they done made a live on Facebook where you can videotape yourself while doing whatever you're doing at the moment, people are getting killed on it. Mm-hmm. So it's showing you going live and it's showing what you're doing at a certain time, at a certain place. And it's like nowadays Facebook is like, I don't know. Facebook, I feel like it's just a tricky thing because it's like sometimes Facebook shows your location. Mm-hmm. This person is on Waterbomb Block or this person is in this neighborhood. And if you know the neighborhood, you know exactly where this person is at. So I feel like Facebook is like really tricky, and I feel like there's a lot of cause of a lot of the stuff that's going on. I wouldn't say particularly it's the cause of deaths, but I feel like it plays a really huge part with what's going on, and a lot of people, especially the laugh.
The laugh?
Yeah. Yes, I feel like the laugh is one of the biggest things, like And I feel like that's something that needs to stop, but it's something that's entertaining the young people nowadays.
Yeah,
so I feel
grab
like
their attention.
Since everybody like it right now, it's gonna be hard to get rid of it or whatever. So if that answers your question, or if it didn't, you can call back with any feedback that you have about that question. And next to the next question, do you feel like violence have played a part in your life, or have you ever witnessed an act of violence?
Violence have been a witness, well, a part of my life, because I witnessed gun violence last year when my friend passed.
So with your friend passing, because I know I never witnessed like somebody really, really close to me, but I literally done coming from a party by the house, seeing somebody laying on our corner, like literally shot up, just laying there to die, like sitting on our corner. So I can't say what it done to me personally, but I can say that it gives me a different mindset. It makes me want to do stuff differently. It makes me want to be more involved in violence prevention and doing things to stop the violence. So with you, how do you feel? Like, what type of way do you feel about the situation? Do it give you a different mindset? Do it make you want to do anything?
It gave me a different mindset. Because you don't never know when it's their last time seeing them. So it's like, cherish every moment that you have with someone, because the violence is so
at a high rate.
Yeah, it's at a high rate, and it's like you just never know what's gonna happen. And
so, what, like, do that make you want to do anything?
It makes me want.
Cause I know some people, it'd be like, something happened to my person, I just want to go out there and get revenge. So, everybody is different. Some people got it to the point where it's like, that was my family member, so I don't want to do nothing about it. I want somebody else to reap it. I don't want to do nothing about it because they killed my person. Why can't nobody else die? So, everybody have their own mindset of what they feel like they want to do afterward. What do you feel like needs to be done in your head, like, after something like that tragic happened?
Grief. I mean, that's all you could do. I'm not the violent type of person that go get revenge and all that, but I mean, it's nothing you could do about it. It's life. Like, how it is now, it's just...
So would it make you want to be more involved in stuff that's dealing with trying to keep the kids off the street, or trying to help, or trying to put guys away that's doing the killing and getting guys off the streets and blocks and stuff like that?
Yes, it would. Getting younger people involved, and even starting with the younger kids before they get older. Talk to them about the violence, so it could probably change. I mean, you could change a younger generation. You probably can't change an older generation, but you definitely could change a younger generation.
And I see we have a caller, and once we take this caller, we're going to talk about the Youth Council, which is a group that deals with that type of stuff. We can take the caller. Hello, caller. Question or comment?
Yes, ma'am. I just had to call back and just commend the both of you young ladies for speaking on the issue that you're speaking on, because it's a very powerful issue, and I'm loving listening to you all and how intelligent you all are about what you're speaking about. And I just feel like it's young ladies like you, it's young adults like you that need to come up with different ways to reach out to the younger generation, because a lot of our younger generation has gotten so immune to the killing and the beatings and the fightings and the gang banging. So it's just like normal to them. Still nowadays, when you hear about someone being killed or senseless violence, it's like normal. You don't see, the big emotional thing that we used to see, And I wish that young people like you could find a way to reach our younger generation, because they're not listening to the older generation. And you all got the answers, and I'm listening to you. You got the answers. It's what are you going to do with it? That's all I have to say.
And I totally agree with everything she's saying, because like she said, when stuff happen now, it's like how I used to be when stuff happened. It'll hit my brain. Like, I'll be like, dang, like, really somebody else? Mm-hmm. It's like when stuff happen nowadays, it's like it's a normal thing. It's normal, because it's like, what y'all expect? It's hot outside. Like, we know since it's hot outside, something's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Even if nobody get killed, somebody going to get shot. So it's like, that's crazy that's our mindset, and we actually know we so traumatized that we just find it okay and not a problem that we know somebody's gonna get shot or we know something bad gonna happen.
Right.
So I feel like that's crazy. I don't know about you, but I feel like that's really crazy because it's like I used to be scared. Like I literally, if I found out somebody got killed, I'm not going outside tomorrow. Cause
Right.
you never know what happened. I'm not going outside tomorrow. And it's like now, it's like
normal.
you gonna die one day. That's how man say. Everybody man say that you gonna die one day. I'm glad I made it to 21. Like it shouldn't be that way. It should not be that way. I'm glad I made it to 21. I ain't promised tomorrow, so I'm gonna do. You only live once. So I'm gonna do everything. Do all the drugs tonight because I don't know if I'm gonna make it tomorrow.
Right.
And that's all young people man say. And I feel like that's just ridiculous. But like we're young. We feel the same way. We probably don't feel the same way in the same exact category. Like I'm gonna do all the drugs, but we feel the same way. Like you never know when it's your time. So it's like, so I feel like that's something that really needs to change because it's getting way out of hand, way out of hand. And to talk about what we was talking about, is we have a program which we have young people come out and we talk about different things such as substance abuse, gang violence, school violence, anti-bullying, cyberbullying, teen dating, pregnancy, avoiding peer pressure, conflict resolution, youth empowering our community, how to promote a drug-free community, and mentoring youth, and a lot of other stuff. But we would like to invite our viewers watching to bring your kids out, to come out and see what we're all about, and to be a part of the discussion and be a part of the change. We meet every Monday at 4:30 to 6:30 at 4540 West Washington. Again, that is every Monday at 4:30 to 6:30 at 4540 West Washington, where we talk about different issues that's going on in the neighborhood. You can see we do different stuff where we're going out into the neighborhood. We're talking to different peers. We're talking to the guys on the corner that's doing the violence, that's a part of the drug trades and all that type of stuff. We're getting involved with everybody. You can also call us at 773-287-5821. Again, the number is 773-287-5821 if you want to get involved or you have kids that's between the ages of 13 and 24. We're 13 and up, so we can even take some 12-year-olds because I feel like we need to start making these programs younger ages because I feel like the violence and the drug trades and the kids selling dope and all that type of stuff is going younger. It's going way younger. Like in grammar school, like me and my mama today personally was driving down the block and she seen some kids that had just graduated from her school. And my mama teaching elementary school. They're not in high school, they're selling drugs. So I feel like we need to start making these programs younger ages because I feel like you said, kids are, if you tell them something at a young age, they going off what they hearing younger than what we thinking. They already into that mind frame by the time they get to the age we trying to help them at. So I feel like that's something we need to work on too, making these programs more younger, getting more parents involved to bring their younger kids out so we can make a change and make it better for our next generation. Okay, do you have anything to say about that, Victoria? No. So what do you think needs to be done to stop the violence? And that was one of the things she said.
Programs, things that grab younger
people's attention.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. So as I said, the West Garfield Park Youth Council, I feel like programs, I feel like jobs. I feel like that's one thing that stops everything. Like when people got a job, that's what you hear most of the young people saying. If they got a job, they sticking with it. But a lot of people you hear also saying, I can't get no job, so I'm not going to keep trying.
Yeah, I feel like it's not enough jobs for younger.
Is, but I feel like it's like so much stuff. Like it's like if you make a lot of times with how it's going now, if you make a mistake, you can't come back from it, basically.
Right.
So it's like if you go to jail for a certain case, you can't get a job because you got a felony. So I feel like we need to try to change some of that or try to get more opportunities where people with felonies can get a job because I feel like that's where most of the crime come from because half of the people that are doing the crime are these people that done been to jail before. They feel like ain't no way out because it's like I can't get no job because they say you got a felony. So if you do want a job, you got to go work at a factory or something far. What if you don't got a way to get there?
Right.
So I feel like that's something that really needs to be looked at and they really need to do something about it because I feel like people should have a second chance. So, what, no. What can young people do, what can we as young people do to not become victims of violence?
Be involved. Well, I could say I went to college, so
I was just gonna say that.
I'm really not a part of the violence that's taking action in Chicago. I would say that college changed me a lot because since I went to college, it's like when I come back home, it's like I don't want to be here. It's not like I have too much for myself when I'm in college. Like I have more opportunities, better opportunities. I currently work, but me going to college, I'm going for my major, something that I want to do. Me working is a temporary job. It's something to make money. But me going to college and going for my degrees and doing things that go to my major is something that I want to do for the rest of my life instead of doing something that I don't want to do for the rest of my life, which is teaching children, basically. So me going to college, I would say it affected me a lot because me coming home and looking at my community, I would like to change it a lot, the things that's happening in my community, and just change people, just leave my, I would say I don't know how to explain it, but it's just me coming home. It's like different. It's not how it used to be when I used to be here every day and going to school, going to high school every day. It's different coming back from a different environment to coming to this environment.
I really just like that, like, because that's why I'm thinking about going to school, because it's like a different experience. And if you're just not tuning in, our guest on tonight's show is Victoria, which is one of our people that was been in with us for a little minute. She don't went away to school, and we're discussing the topic on violence prevention. We would like to thank all our viewers for watching and calling in. For additional information about our youth council, or if you want to get involved, you can call us at 773-287-5821. Again, that number is 773-287-5821. Thank you everyone for watching, and you can visit us next week at the same time, same station, where we'll be talking about more issues dealing with the youth. Good night.